Hey guys, it's Cheyenne with Soft Crochet Times. So today we're going to learn how to do the corner to corner stitch, also known as C2C. It's a very easy way to make graphgans, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically taking a picture and turning it into a piece of crocheted work, usually a blanket or something of the sort, and it's done pixel by pixel. So this is a very easy stitch. It does look a little complicated at first, but it works up very quickly. It's great to make nice thick blankets. It's great, as I said, to make graphgans or pictures and designs. So with that, the materials that you're going to need today is some yarn. I am using Red Heart worsted weight yarn in yellow, and then you're going to need a 5.5 crochet hook, a yarn needle, and a pair of scissors. So with that, let's get started. Alright, so first thing we have to do is we have to make a slip knot. So we're going to wrap the yarn around our finger, making a loop. Then we're going to take the side that's still attached to the skein, push it through to make another loop, and then we're just going to pull the tail tight. Alright, now put the hook through that, and pull it tight onto the hook, and we have a slip knot. So how we're going to start the corner to corner is that we're going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we have our 5. Now we're going to double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So there's our first double crochet, and then we're just going to double crochet into the other 2 chains. So there's 1, and there's 2. Alright. So there is your first part of the corner to corner. As you can see, it's kind of like a square. It'll become more squarish as you work. So in order to continue this into the second row, we're going to crochet and chain another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to do the same thing. Double crochet into the third chain from the hook. And then crochet in the other 2 chains. Alright, and there's 2. So now what we're going to do is, this is the first corner to corner square that we worked. So if you look right here, there is a hole after the 3 double crochet. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to slip stitch into that hole. So it's conjoined like this. And then we're going to chain 2. And we're going to do 3 double crochet right into that same hole. So 1, 2, and 3. So there's our piece so far, and you can tell why it's called corner to corner because you're working diagonally. So here's the first square, and then this way is the second and the third, making the second row diagonally. And then we're going to be coming back this way. So pretty much you're going to be building a square or a rectangle diagonally, back and forth. So in order to do the third part, we're going to once again chain 5, right, and crochet and double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So 1, then we're going to go ahead and crochet down the other 2 chains. So 2 and 3. Alright. Now we're going to do the same as before. So holding our piece like this, we are going to slip stitch into the hole made by the chain right next to it. See this hole right here? We're going to slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 2 and double crochet 3 times into that hole. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and now once again we have that hole from where there's the chain 2. We're going to slip stitch, chain 2, and then double crochet 3 times into that same hole. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so once again, as I was saying, this is the first square that we had done, the second row, and then this is the third row. You see how it's building up diagonally, almost like stairs? Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is how to decrease in a corner to corner. So that's pretty much how you make it a square and not be stairs anymore. So this time we are going to do just a small swatch, that way you get the idea of it. So let's go ahead and see how we decrease. Alright, so for a decrease, all we're going to do is we're going to turn our work, and we're going to slip stitch along these 3. So slip stitch, slip stitch, and then right into that chain 2 hole, we're going to slip stitch one more time, and then we're going to continue like before. So we're going to chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Oh, sorry. And then we're going to slip stitch to join to this next stitch right in the chain 2 spot. Alright, and then chain 2. And then we're going to do 3 more double crochets. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, if I can get it now. There we go. Alright, and now we're going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space on top of this one, right here. Alright, there we go. And that's how you go ahead and finish up this side. If you see, we went from 3, Alright, so if you see, we went from 3 corner to corner stitches to only 2. So now we just need one more here to finish off our little tiny 3x3 square. So we're going to turn our work, and we're going to slip stitch down the side of the last stitch that we worked. There we go. Then we're going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space of the top of that stitch. There we go. And now we just have to chain 2 and do 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space. 1, 2, and a 3. There we go. And then we're just going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space on top of that. And then we're just going to cut our string about 6 inches back. 6 inches is usually a good distance. Make sure you have enough to sew in. So that right there is your corner to corner square. So you can make this as big or as small as you want, and it really makes a cool pattern on it, if you can see that with the rotating stitches. So to finish this off, all you would do is sew in your ends, and then it'd be a finished product. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This was the tutorial on how to do the corner to corner stitch. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And feel free to comment, share, like, and subscribe. It would really help the channel out. If you want to see more future videos like this, let me know. If you have any ideas for a future video, let me know. I really want to make sure that I'm putting out what you guys want to see and what you guys might need help with. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and keep on stitching.